Hello, and here are some books. I've got books on top and books in my basket. So this video, as the title says, is just what I've read this week in May. I'm going to take you through it, but I'm not going to say if it's a yes, no or maybe, because I want to do a reading wrap up at the end of the month. I'm just going to put these books down by the side. And thank you for the first subscriber. Thank you. So now I'm going to show you the books that I've read so far, and then I'm going to take you through the book basket, because when I've taken out the books, I've replaced them with more books. So let me pick up the first book. So this one here, The Murders at Fleet House, this was the first book that I read and I completed. Just because I completed it doesn't mean that I enjoyed it, but again, I'm not going to say anything until the end of May with the reading wrap up. But this book, obviously, it's more of a summarise, is a murders. So who done it? You think it's one person, and then it's not that person. So obviously it turns out to be someone else. So that was the first book. And then the second book was The Woman in Me. I wanted this book because I grew up listening to Britney Spears, and also this is in her own words. So it's not the case of someone else's written the book and they've taken things that she said like in a radio interview or TV interview or like magazines or anything like this. This is Britney Spears' own words. It's coming from her. So yeah. And then the next book that I read, I completed that. The next one was The Kiss Curse. I read the first book, The X-Hex, what it shows you on the back. I did complete this one, and there are 3 brothers, so this is the second brother, but they're not in age. If I remember rightly, this brother is the oldest, and then you've got another book which I have actually seen, but I didn't read the back of the cover, but I'm going to say it's going to be the 3rd brother. So I've only read these 3 this week so far. Let me take a better picture. Let me get a better picture of it. So yeah, so I complete a book and then like I take the next day off and then I pick up the next book. So I've read them 3, completed them, which so far is very good. And I started this book yesterday, The Last House on the Street. So that's the books that I've read. This is the next book that I started reading it, as I said, yesterday, Saturday, and now I'm going to take you back through the book basket in here and show you what I've got left. I don't think I'm going to complete these in May. I don't think these are going to be completed in May, just because I don't think they are, but that's fine. I've, no pressure or anything like that on myself to read as much and thinking I've got to read these when I haven't. They will be going to July reads, yes, instead of June. Thinking maybe why not June. The reason they won't be going into June reads is because I will be swapping paperbacks now for my Kindle. I've got the Kindle app, so if I don't complete this, I think I will complete this one, or I might not. As I said, depends if it's going to be yes, no, or maybe. And then I will be moving on to the next one, but I think I might get away with maybe 3 more books. But I'm going to show you the rest now, what I've got. I think, so if I've done that, I think I might have added maybe, I'm going to say I've added maybe 3 more books, or 4 new books to the pile. So I'm just going to take you through it. I'm just going to put the basket on my lap here. So let me just take you through. So this one was obviously from the old May. This one, if you go back to the first video, my May reads, same with that one. Same with that one. Same with that one there. And same with that one. I should have actually really worked this out before. So I've got, I think, right, I know the last book in this pile is a new one, and I think the second one and the third one, I'm going to say 4. Let's just say 4. These 4 new books are added to the pile. They're new. I'm going to go with 4. Could be wrong. So it's this one here. So, and this is going to be the first one that I've read from this author. This one here is the same thing. It's going to be the first one that I'm reading from this author. This one here isn't the first one from this author, and she is, I don't have like top favourite authors, but I am a fan of Martina Cole. I remember watching The Take on TV, and that had, who did it have in? That had, Tom Hardy in it, and his wife, and of course other people, and I really enjoyed that. No, I've never read the book of it. I might get it. But yeah, I am a big fan. Even though her books are long, and like they're long chapters, they're just short. So it's like, it keeps me engaged. And the last one that I've added to my pile is this one here. This isn't the first one that I read from this author. This one will be the second one. I think it was called The Dating Dr. Deal. So this is the second one. So I'm interested to get into it, all of the books. But as I said, I might not get through all of these books in May, which is perfectly fine. So that is it, because I've taken you through all the books, done all that. I'm just putting the books back in the basket. But this is my new read that I'm reading, so stay tuned. And I will see you very soon for the next book video.